team. And then also this afternoon we had a slam dunk contest from Tyler Inman from Southwestern Christian, Jordan Layrock from Lyon in Arkansas, Will Nilsson, LSU Shreveport in Louisiana rather, Mitchell Wiggins Jr. out of Southeastern in Florida. Man, they can really fly big time, high flying slam dunks we saw earlier. And then also 3-point contest, Xavier Roberson, Danny Rudine, Travis Shuba out of Madonna, Rudine from Morningside, and Talib Ukata out of Arizona Christian. So it was really a cool deal what they did this afternoon with those dunk contests and whatnot. And then of course this All-Star game that we're close to being ready to tip off this evening, and it's the first ever. It's the 50th anniversary of the Municipal Auditorium and the NAIA tournament being here at Municipal Auditorium. And what better way than to incorporate some new activities into the weekend, including this. And let's turn it over to the PA voice of the Kansas City Royals, of the University of Missouri Kansas City Kangaroos, and of the NAIA National Tournament, Mike McCartney.
First, wearing red, the NABC NAIA Division II All-Star Team. From St. Xavier University, 6'5" guard, number 12, Brad Hart. At forward, 6'7" from Dordt College, number 6, Kyle Lindbergh. From Cardinal Stritch College at guard, 6'3", 0, Derek Seminis. From Thomas University, a 6'5" guard, number 8, Justin Watkins. From Southeastern University, a 6'1" guard, number 2, Dwayne Johnson. Now the non-starters from French University, a 6'1" guard, number 1, Joe Mitchell. From Oklahoma Wesleyan, a 6-foot guard, number 3, Devin Harris. From Bethany College, 6'5" guard, number 4, Idris. A 6'6" forward from Virginia Intermont, number 5, Joshua Hart. From Concordia University, a 6'6" forward, number 10, Adam Herman. With head coach, NAIA Hall of Famer Al Water. Assistant coach, from Ashford University, Oliver Drake, and from Warner University, Sean Hanrahan. Now, wearing white, your NABC NAIA Division I All-Stars, first and non-starters. A 6'2" guard from Wayland Baptist, number 1, Marcus Monroe. From Evangel University, a 6'5" guard, number 4, Zach Klein. From the University of Great Falls, a 6'2" guard, number 5, Marcel Pounds. From Life University, a 6'6" guard, number 7, Latreus Mosley. From the University of Pikeville, 6'7" forward, number 12, Bruce Reed. Now the starters for tonight's game. From LSU Shreveport, a 6'3" guard, number 10, Brendan Davis. At forward, a 6'7" from Brooklyn Parker College, number 2, Gary Stevens. From Our Lady of the Lake, a 6'1" guard, number 3, Xavier Robertson. At forward, 6'9", Rocky Mountain College, number 13, Joel Bart. From Southwestern Assembly of God, 6' guard, number 0, Dominique Rambo. With head coach, NAIA Hall of Famer Don Meyer, assistant coaches from Rhino Brand, Ken French, from Baker University, Sean Dooley, from Xavier University, Danton Jackson, from Sago-Donnie Bostwick, and from Lindenwood Belleville, Scott Spinner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand in presentation of the colors presented by the Leavenworth High School ROTC. At this time, we request that you please remove your hats and place your right hand over your heart, or render a salute if you're a veteran of the United States military, as we pay respect to our flag and country, and honor America with our national anthem performed by 70 marchmen.
And we are just moments away now from tip-off for the NAIA Men's Basketball All-Star Game presented by U.S. Bank. Again, the first ever All-Star Game that they've had here. And really, again, a great event and a great way to just kind of continue what's a great weekend here with the NAIA Buffalo Funds National Tournament here in Kansas City, Missouri. As we get set for action, it's the Division I NAIA All-Stars versus the Division II NAIA All-Stars here from Kansas City, Missouri. Once again, my name is Ryan Gibson, so glad to have you alongside for this afternoon, or this evening, I guess, event. In terms of the NAIA Division I Men's National Basketball Championship, the Final Four is set. Emmanuel out of the Naismith bracket on the upper left quadrant. They made it all the way through. They 94-89 overtime victory over Cal State San Marcos to get there. On the lower left quadrant, Mid-American Nazarene University. They got an 86-73 victory over St. Catherine out of Kentucky to move on in the Kramer bracket. On the Dewar bracket, which is the upper right quadrant, Vanguard from California took down Georgetown from Kentucky 93-85 to push them into the Final Four. And in the Liston bracket, the lower right section, St. Gregory's out of Oklahoma with a thrilling last-second buzzer beater victory to take down Freed-Hardeman out of Tennessee 84-82. So Vanguard is St. Gregory's Monday at 6. Mid-America against Emmanuel Monday at 8 p.m. That is the NAIA Division I men's bracket. The head coaches tonight, Don Meyer is the Division I head coach. Al Waller, the Division II head coach for this all-star game. Will be interesting to see if they're, how much, if any, what kind of defense is played here tonight. Don Meyer, former coach of Hamline in Minnesota, Lipscomb in Tennessee, and Northern State in South Dakota. Al Waller, a long time head coach. He's the former head coach of the College of Ozarks in Missouri. We're using a red, white, and blue basketball for this game tonight, as the Division I All-Stars will be in the white uniforms with the red trim and the navy blue looking numerals. The Division II All-Stars will be in the red uniforms with the white trim, white numerals. D2 will work from the right to left, D1 from the left to right. Set to dump, number 13 for the D1s, that is Joel Barnes from Rocky Mountain. He's 6'9", he's gonna jump against, looks like number 8, Justin Watkins, 6'5", out of Thomas, Georgia, and we are underway in this BC-NAIA All-Star game. Right away, a three from the corner, bang! Drops it down, a three ball for the D1s. That's Xavier Roberson out of Our Lady of the Lake, Texas. Roberson averaged 25.1 points per game this season. Left-hand dribble, free throw line, pull-up shot is short. Missed by the D2s. That was Johnson who missed the shot. He gets the ball back after an offensive rebound and will kick it to the corner. Now they'll go all the way across to Simonis. Thinking about a three there was Karp. Now he kicks for Watkins. Now Simonis swatted away. Or correction, Brad Karp went up for it, and it was hammered away, blocked by Dominique Rambo out of SAGU in Texas, the 6-foot guard. As the inbounds goes to Lindbergh. Back for Simonis. Three ball is good. And we're tied up at 3 early on. Just 19 minutes, 1 minute in here. 3-3 between the D1s and the D2s. Good feed inside, right-handed layup up, no good. Missing the shot for the D1s. Now D2's the other way. Here's a three ball from the near side. Bang! And he drops it down. It's Dwayne Johnson out of southeastern Florida for the D2s. Johnson averaged 20 points per game this season. Driving in the lane and kicking back for the D1s was Rambo. Top of the key now is Roberson. Swings it over for Bart, who then gives for Rambo. Kicked it to the corner, three ball off the back iron, no good for Barnes. Brought down by the D2s, and quickly pushing the other way is Dwayne Johnson. Johnson kicks for a three ball down in the corner. Back iron, no good. Ball tipped up in the air, and the rebound, loose ball brought down by the D1s, and Rambo the other way. All the way to the paint. Spins around, and then he throws it away. Kind of tried a little lob pass. He was looking for Dwayne Johnson out of southeastern Florida. Or correction, he was looking for Dari Stevens, and he threw it out of bounds. Turnover on the NAIA Division I All-Stars. 18 minutes to play. First half, 6-3. D2s have the lead. As Dwayne Johnson for the alley-oop, going up top for some fireworks, but unable to handle it was Watkins. Now quickly the other way goes the D1s. The shot was missed. I believe that was Davis that missed it. He saved it. Now they're going to go inside. Davis, he tried to pass to Rambo. Rambo had it, lost it, got it back. Now drives underneath, kicks it for Davis in the corner. Bang! He drops it down. Brandon Davis out of LSU Shreveport. Davis averages 19 points a game, 12.8 rebounds a game, and 3 assists. Spinning, and then a jumper from the elbow, and it's a pretty shot from Brad Karp out of St. Xavier in Illinois. The 6'5 guard knocks it down. 8-6 D2 with the lead with 7:15 to play. Davis kicks it up, and then it's Dominique Rambo from downtown, a three. And the D1's up on top now, 9-8 with 17 to play. I don't think there will be a lot of defense. Imagine it will be a pretty high-scoring affair. See how many fouls the officials call tonight. Keith Norris, Greg Coletta, and Aaron Zitron are tonight's referees. As the other way, in a two-handed slam from Dari Stevens. And now a three on the far side. No good, but coming through, flying high and almost hammering down a dunk. Missed the dunk, but then a tip-in was good by the D2 All-Stars as Brad Karp has a couple points, or 4 points now. Here's a long three, good. Hammer down from Rambo from SAGU. 14-10 D1s, it's quickly their way. Karp had it, lost it, and he lost it out of bounds. Not sure if he was expecting that pass or not, as Karp has 4 early points. Rambo leads all scores with 6 as he had it, lost it, gets it back, now drives baseline, kicks it, good ball movement as he got it quickly to Barnt, who then played it into the middle, and now they're back top of the key with Xavier Roberson. Roberson, right-handed dribble, goes between his legs. Now kicks to the near side. Driving baseline is Barnt. Spin around, jump shot, no good, and the rebound underneath by Lindbergh out of Dort, Iowa. He quickly pushes the other way, layup no good, and the rebound brought down by Roberson. But ahead, and he throws it away. He was looking for Brandon Davis from LSU Shreveport. And he put it just a little bit too far in front of him, out of bounds, and some substitutions here for the D2s as Joe Mitchell will check into the ball game, as well as Idris. He's out of Bethany in Kansas. Mitchell out of Friends University in Kansas as well. Adam Herman out of Concordia in Oregon in the ball game as well. As top of the key, Devin Harris has it for Hart. Hart's going to fire away. Bang! He drops the 3 ball. And it's 14-13 D1s with the lead. 15:25 to play. Davis had it, lost it, got it back. Now he drops down to the low post. Now top of the key, 3 ball, swish! Rambo drops it down as he's got a big night early. 23.6 a game for SAGU in Texas. Rambo thought about another 3. Holds up, now a pull away 3, bang! Rambo drops another one. Rambo is hot early. He's got 12 points to lead all scorers. He has not missed yet. He's tried 4 shots from 3. He's hit them all. Here's a 3 ball from the top of the key. Front iron, no good. Rebound brought down by Davis. He pushes the other way, left-handed dribble, kicks it back. Here's a 3 from the far side. Good. That is down from Joel Barnes out of Rocky Mountain in Montana. 23-13 D1s as they are hot from three-point land. Top of the key 3 for the D2s. Back iron, no good. Rebound brought down, and here comes Rambo. Not going to try a 3 this time, and he goes for the layup, and he got fouled. The foul is going to be on the D2s, number 3, Devin Harris, his first personal foul, team's first, and a line change about to come in for the Division I All-Stars, as Rambo will have 2 free throws. That's the first time he didn't try and shoot a 3 this evening, as he goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. 4 for 4 from 3. His free throw is up, and it rims in and out. And here come the D1 All-Stars. Their first reserves coming in. Marcus Monroe is in. Zach Klein is in as well. Checking in along with Bruce Reed. And wait to see next on number 7. Latreus Mosley from Life in there as well. And then waiting on this free throw. If it goes in, then checking in on the far side. The last one on the wholesale line change. Second one is up. And it is good for Rambo, who has 13. And into the ball game now is Marcel Towns out of Great Falls, Montana, the 6'2 guard for the Division I's. 24-13 D1s with the lead. 14 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in this first half. On the front court for the D2s, Devin Harris. Harris to Joe Mitchell. Mitchell's going to fire a 3. Bang! He drops it from the top of the key and knocks it down, as now quickly the other way come the D1s. Latreus Mosley, now Klein, top of the key, and now driving is Marcel Towns, pulls it back up, almost threw it away, but Monroe was able to get his hand on it. Now he's going to dribble, pull up, 3 ball, no good, in and out. Joshua Hart out of Virginia Intermont. 6'6" forward has the basketball. Now he hands it off to Devin Harris. Top for the key, Joe Mitchell. Mitchell's going to drive, and a nice drive. Gets to the hole and lays it up and in. Mitchell's got 5 early points. There's a shot. I believe Klein took it. No good. But an offensive rebound for the D1s. Top of the key now. Mosley. Over to Reed, who drives and kicks it out. 3 from the corner. Swish. Marcel Towns. Towns drops it down. The 3 ball for Marcel. Averages 21.1 a game. Here's a 3 from deep downtown. Mitchell, a second 3 ball of the night. He's 2 from downtown. He's got 8 points on the night. As working inside and almost a tied up ball, and now finds a man underneath. Reverse layup, but he missed the dunk. Now the other way. Here's Devin Harris, and he'll 2-hand slam it down for the D2s, who have inched their way closer. 27-23 D1s with 12:15 to play, and a timeout is called by the D1s over on the far side with 12:16 to play. So it's a full timeout taken by the Division Ones with a 27-23 lead. Some of the points per game for some of these players, 25.9 points per game from Brad Karp from St. Xavier in Illinois, to go along with 8.2 boards, 2.6 assists again, 2.5 steals per game. You're looking at 26.9 for Joshua Hart points per game, and just some monster numbers. Kyle Lindbergh from Dordt averages a double-double per game at 17.1 points, 10.8 rebounds. On the D1 side of things, 25.1 points per game for Xavier Roberson, 23.6 a game for Dominique Rambo as well, 23.7 for Latreus Mosley, to go along with 9.1 boards. So some monster numbers put up by some of these guys on these all-star teams, and that would make sense, hence why they're in the all-star game. As Zach Klein tried to get free. Instead, he kicks it off to the corner for a wide-open tray bomb from Latreus Mosley. He missed it, and the D2s quickly the other way. Shot fake, and then drive by Mitchell to the hole, up and in. Mitchell has 10. 27-25. The D1s have a 2-point lead. Little shimmy shake, shot fake, and then the D1s throw it away. No, it's held. No, it's not, out of bounds. Marcel Towns tried to run it down for the D1s, but it touched the far end line and goes out of bounds. 11:36 to play. Almost a steal, but Mitchell's able to hold on to it for the D1s. Now Devin Harris being marked by Towns. Harris, good defense by Towns. Harris couldn't get free, so now it's a fadeaway shot by Joshua Hart. No good. Pretty good defense played right there with the D1s. As quickly streaking as Latreus Mosley, he went to the hoop. He was fouled, misses the floater. See who the foul is on. Adam Herman gets his first personal foul. It is the team's second personal foul of the evening. 2 shots upcoming for Latreus Mosley out of life in Georgia. 6'6" guard knocks down the first one as he spins the ball in the second one on his way. Good. 29-25 D1s. They're shooting 50% from the field, 10 of 20. Far side's Devin Harris working one-on-one, pull-up jumper, fade away. Good, he hit it right in the face of Marcel Towns, who had played pretty good defense. Not much you can do there. Nice shot by Harris. 2-point lead, 29-27, getting into the lane and free, and a little jump hook for the D1s. That's Bruce Reed out of Pikeville, Kentucky. Reed averages 18.2 points per game, 6.3 boards a game. Step back 3, no good. And Klein for Evangel, or from Evangel, with the rebound for the D1s. Other way, basket and one. As getting free in front was Bruce Reed. He's able to convert the basket and the foul. Foul is on the D2's number 1, Joe Mitchell, his first personal foul. Team's third, and a wholesale line change for the D2s is checking in now for the D2s. Kyle Lindberg, along with Brad Karp, number 0, Derek Simonus, number 2, Dwayne Johnson, Justin Watkins as well. At the free throw line with one shot is Bruce Ree out of Pikesville, Kentucky. And he knocks the free throw down. 34-27, the Division I NAIA basketball all-star team with the lead with 10:20 to play. Simon is far side, now swings it to the near side for Brad Karp. Back top Simon is far side of it for Watkins. Watkins was looking to pass, fires a shot, no good. And a rebound for Zach Klein. Klein for 3. Yes, sir! The Heart of America Athletic Conference Player of the Year knocks down the 3 on the far side, and then a foul is crashing hard to the net, or to the rim rather, was Justin Watkins. Klein's got a couple of rebounds, 3 points tonight as well, as Reed gets the foul, his first. Free throws upcoming for Watkins. The first one is up and good for Justin Watkins. And he's got 2 points tonight. Watkins averages 23.6 points per game, 4.9 rebounds a game, and 1.7 assists, 1.7 steals per game as well. Second free throw, no good. As the other way, spinning up and under, nice move. The rebound on the follow, missed the dunk, but there was a foul call. Looked like Dari Stevens was about to hammer one home. He actually missed the dunk off the back, but there was already a foul called. And free throws upcoming for Davis. Brad Karp picks up his first personal foul, team's 4th for the D2s, who trail the Division I All-Stars now by 10 as the first free throw up, and it is good for Brandon Davis. Second one on the way for Davis as the Isaac puts it up, and this is an inaugural event, the NABC NAIA Men's Basketball All-Star Game. The All-Star Committee determined the selection criteria and then oversaw the selection process. It's 2 20-minute halves with no immediate timeouts. Here's a 3-ball on the way, no good, on a rebound brought down by Dominique Rambo, who's back into the game and probably going to shoot a 3, and drops it back to the for Davis. Now kicked it to the far side. Fadeaway 3 from the corner, off the rim, no good, and then goes off the hands of Martin, out of bounds. As Rambo has 4 3-pointers in the game, he's 4 for 4. He also has 2 free throws made. He got 13 points to lead all scorers. Mitchell for the D2s has 10. Second in scoring on the night. Top of the key here, Simon is no good. And the loose ball ran down by Brandon Davis. And then he'll carry it the other way as he's going to go to the hole. Nifty little crossover move, but he missed the layup. The rebound, and now the other way comes Kyle Lindberg. Nice bounce pass and the layup up and in. Good find to Dwayne Johnson, who knocks it home. As underneath, having it stolen away was the D1s and now the D2s. Well, what speed the other way, just flying the other way was Johnson, but he missed the layup. And now here comes Rambo back at the free throw line. Kicks it to Dari Stevens to the back now for Brandon Davis, far side of the court. Bart's got it now, spin move, fadeaway jumper, yeah. Knocks it down, great move. Martin knocks it down. Slowing things down to the D2s. Top of the key is Dwayne Johnson. Now to Simon is 3-ball. Front iron no good, but a weak side rebound. And a putback by Brad Karp out of St. Xavier, the 6'5" guard. As Karp has 4 points on the evening. 41-32 D1, 7:45 to play. Driving to the lane, left-hand layup, good. Dominique Rambo, he can hit from inside the three-point line as he's got 15. Here's Lindbergh. Nifty little cross-off move. Goes to the lane, but he gets it rejected by Joe Barnes. And Rambo flies back the other way. And he went up, and I think he had a tip by Dwayne Johnson out of his hands, and it went off of him and out of bounds. So that is the 6th turnover on the Division I squad, 3 for the D2s. D1 shooting 58%. They're 14 of 24 from the field. D2s 13 of 30, shooting 43.3% from three-point land. 9 of 13. They're 69% for the D1s. Nifty little move to get some space, and Justin Watkins knocks it down. The D2 shooting 41.7% from three-point line, as far side of the D1s have it, Roberson. And then another turnover as he was looking for Barn on the baseline. He threw it away. Clock stops, 6:56 to play. 43-34, D1s have the lead. Front court for Justin Watkins. Right-handed layup as he throws strong into the lane, and then just taking it away is Karp underneath Berlin. He lays it up and in. Left-hand dribble, spinning, fade away. Oh, what a nifty little move by Brandon Davis, who drops that one in for the D1s. A great move by Davis, who averages 19 a game for LSU Shreveport out of Louisiana. Almost a turnover, but holding on to it on the backside was the D1s. And then a nice pass. Had it, lost it, now top of the key. The D2s still controlling the basketball. And a steal, but the D2s get it back. Wide open three. Simon has thought about it. No, now a pull-up two, and he missed it. And it's knocked away. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Division I All-Stars, much to the chagrin of the D2's Brad Karp. 45-36, 5:50 to play. D1's with the basketball. Top of the key, it's Dominique Rambo. Nice crossover. Now another one to the hole. Puts it up with the floater and in. Oh, what a move by Dominique Rambo, for his 16th and 17th point of the afternoon. Now quickly the other way, and a layup and a foul. Rambo whistled for the foul, his first personal foul, team's second. 2 free throws upcoming for Dwayne Johnson out of Southeastern Florida, the 6'1" guard. Johnson, 20 points a game, 3.4 rebounds a game, 5.1 assists, and 1.3 steals per game for Johnson out of Southeastern Florida. Johnson tonight, he has 3 points as he misses a layup, or the free throw, but an offensive rebound brought down by Watkins. Watkins now has it. Skies up and under. No! But a foul! And Karp hammers it down. Brad Karp from the backside with the dunk. Karp's had a nice game so far for the D2s. He's up to now 10 points. As the other way, Roberson has it for the D1s. Fade away. Back iron, no good. Loose ball, and Simon has just ran it right out of bounds. He tried to run it down, he couldn't, and he knocked it out of bounds. And now we have substitutions as Klein's back in for the D1s, along with Reed and Towns and Monroe and Latreus Mosley. The D2s also brought a bunch of guys in. Mitchell along with Harris. See Idris back in there as well. As Klein's got it, I think Hart just checked in too for the D2s. Ball was knocked away, and a foul is going to be called on Joe Mitchell. He knocked the ball out of the hands of Latreus Mosley, but he also got his hand. That's a 15 foul on the D2s. That's his second personal foul for Mitchell. Can't imagine anybody will foul out of this basketball game. I don't think we'll see any more than maybe 2 or 3 fouls per player. As top of the key, Marcus Moore for 3, no good, but an offensive rebound high. Skying was Towns to bring it down when he kicks it over. And the shot no good by Latreus Mosley. As the D2s trailing come the other way. Long three ball is good by Joe Mitchell for Friends. Mitchell's got 10. Here's a three ball back the other way. Bang! Drops it down. The D1s. Marcel Towns out of Great Falls, Montana. 50-41, 9-point lead. Top of the key. D2's Joe Mitchell has it. Good defense from Klein, but Mitchell's able to get it back. Now kicked it to the corner. Wide open three for Herman. No good. Skying high, almost getting the rebound was Idris Ibn Idris. But the D1s are able to come away with it. Alley-oop and a hammer down as it's thrown up from Mosley up top and jammed down by Reed. See some high flying action, I'm sure, tonight as there's a foul call on the D1s.
Bruce Reed on the foul, his second.
Reed's second foul.
Third team.
Team's fifth, as there's 3:41 to play in the first half, 52-41. And the D2s throw it away. Looking for Idris on the backside, and he threw it out of bounds. The other way for the D1s. Klein top of the key, kicks it over to Mosley. Gives back to Bruce Reed. He had it, lost it, but a loose ball rebound comes to Latreus Mosley, who lays it up and in, and Mosley has 6. Near side, long three for Joe Mitchell, and he knocks it down. Mitchell's got 16. He's got, let's see, Mitchell has, I believe that's his 4th three-pointer of the game as well. Here's a three ball, bang on the far side for the D1s, Bruce Reed. And Reed has, I believe, 10. As they go inside for the D2s, layup is no good. 2:50 to play, 57-44. D1s have the lead and losing the ball out of bounds. The 7th turnover of this first half is Bruce Reed. I imagine Coach Don Meyer would not be pleased with the 7 turnovers that his team has in this first half. Mitchell into the front court. Now kicks it back for Harris. Harris, free throw line now for Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Bang, he got it.
3 points. Number 1, Joe Mitchell.
Joe Mitchell for 3. He has 5 for 5 from three-point land and now leads all scorers with 19 for the D2s. Or 10 points down inside. Looked like they might have had a dunk opportunity, but he had the ball lost. It was Reed, got it back, laid it up with the left hand and in. 59-47, 2 minutes to play first half as they go inside, going up once, going up twice, and he just couldn't complete the layup was Adam Herman. And D1s call a full timeout. Hey, make sure to check out more exciting action of the NAIA Division I Women's Basketball National Championship by going to www.naia.org. Women's games in Frankfort, Connecticut run from March 19th through the 24th. You can go to the NAIA website for more information. And also 60,000 student athletes, 260 college campuses, 23 national championship events, and $500 million in athletic aid. Get into the game today at playnaia.org. Oh my goodness, and we just had a half-court shot nailed. about probably, I think maybe 9 people in the last game shot half-court shots. Nobody even really got close to it in the last game of this half-court shooting contest, and then this guy steps up in his first shot, he just drills it. He looks like Mitchell for the D2s, who is 5 of 5 from three-point land, 7 of 7 from the field. He's got 19 points. Rambo for the D1s is 4 of 4 from three-point land, 6 of 6 from the field. He has 17 points to go along with 5 boards as well. Back to action we go with 1 minute and 50 seconds to play, and the D1s have the lead, 59-47. Top of the key, it's Marcus Monroe to the far side over in front of the D2's bench. Now inside for Zach Klein. Klein, though, switches back, or goes back. It's on the back inside to Klein. He got fouled as he tried to get it to his right hand and go back up and under as the feed from Bruce Reed up top. So Zach Klein, the Hack Player of the Year out of Evangel University, will go to the free throw line. Klein tonight has 6 points. This is his first trip to the charity stripe as the first one's up and good, 60-47. 13-point lead for the D1s as Klein dribbles once, twice, 3, 4, maybe 5 times. Bends the knees, puts it up, and drops it through. Zach Klein so smooth at the free throw line. 61-47, D1s with the lead with 1.5 minutes to play. Joe Mitchell for Friends being guarded closely. Now they double team him, but he's able to get rid of it. Into the hands of Ian Idris, who drives to the lane. He lost it out of bounds. It will stay with the Div 2s. 1 minute and 18 seconds to play here in this first half. 61-47 D1s with the lead as D2s will inbounds baseline to the right of the basket. They get it into Idris. He had it, lost it. Klein gets it and will push the other way for the D1s. A little shimmy shake, now baseline drive, right-handed floater is good for Bruce Reed, and he was fouled. I believe the foul was on Adam Herman of Concordia. It's Herman's second personal foul. It's the team's 7th. There is 1 minute to play as lining up the free throw, and it is good for Bruce Reed. Reed has 15 for the D1s. Front court, Joe Mitchell with 50 seconds to play in the first half. Right hand dribble in between his legs. Crossover at the free throw line. Spin. Kicked it to the far side. In and out. Herman had that thing about halfway down. Now streaking quickly as Monroe the other way to the hoop. Layup is good. He did a nice job to avoid Devin Harris and put it on with 30 seconds left. 66-47. And almost losing it out of bounds was Devin Harris, the D2s, but he's able to find Joshua Hart. He goes to the hoop, left-handed layup, no good. He tips it back up again, Klein with the rebound. Ahead to Monroe, and he hammers it down with authority with the right hand. Monroe slams it down, 10 seconds to go. The D2s will hold for the final shot of this first half. They're going to have to hurry now, 5 seconds. It's going to be all Joe Mitchell. Crossover, fade away, he got fouled as he got Marcus Monroe up in the air and then jumped into him. That's Monroe's 3rd personal foul. It'll be the team's 4th with 1.2 seconds left. And Mitchell will go to the free throw line. He has not attempted a free throw yet, but he's perfect from the field of 7 of 7 and from three-point land 5 of 5, looking for points number 20 and 21. First one is in and out, no good. So he will most likely lead all scorers here at halftime as he gets set for his 2nd free throw opportunity. 1.2 left. So final shot upcoming. It will be Marcus Monroe. Heaves it, no good. And that is how the first half ends. 68-48, 20-point lead for the Division I All-Stars. We'll take a real quick break and be back right after this. This is the NABC NAIA Men's Basketball All-Star Game presented by U.S. Bank from Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri. We'll be back right after this.
presented by U.S. Bank. Championship tournament action continues Monday at 6 o'clock when Vanguard takes on St. Gregory's. Tickets still available for the semifinals and finals. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court. Earlier today, we held the inaugural NAIA All-Star Slam Dunk and Three-Point Contest presented by Rawlings. Joining us on the court are our winners, Tyler Inman from Southwestern Christian, who won the Slam Dunk Contest, and Travis Schumer from Madonna, who won the Three-Point Contest. Congratulations, Tyler and Travis, and all of our 2014 All-Stars.
All right, folks, it's now time for our halftime entertainment. U.S. Bank, the U.S. Bank Dance Contest. Why y'all holding? Why y'all holding? Why's it gotta be a hold? You don't know what these old school players can do. You don't know? They said they get out, they're gonna get out. All right, it's now for the U.S. Bank Dance Contest. How you doing, sir? What's your name? Ken? All right, Ken, where you from? Kansas City. Kansas City, all right, Ken, very nice. How, what's your name?
Larry, we have a microphone to project.
What's your name? Larry, where you from? Like the college, like right here? Like right here? Like center court? Wow, interesting. It's very nice to have you back home. How you doing, sir? Where you from? What's your name? Cleveland School. Cleveland School. Where you from? Kansas City. Kansas City and Jamaica. Okay, so Jamaica first, then Kansas City. What'd you say? Kansas City first. Kansas City first, then you went to Jamaica. Interesting. No. I'll just let that marinate. Thank you. All right. We have a dance contest, sir. You're up first. Let's get in. Some music, please. Oh, you just let it go already. You just... okay. Dang, what? Oh, yeah, you can always deal with that. Yeah, for sure. All right, hold on. Stop. Keep your hands straight with that. Look out, careful now. All right, calm down. All right. See, your grandkids might put you up all that stuff. All right. You okay? Everything good? You hurt my hamstring. All right, let's go. Let's get in. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, look. See, look at here. See? Look at you. Got some lightning, got some blocking and popping. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. The moonwalk. Okay. That's what happens when you come home. Yeah, home court advantage. Yeah. Nice. Uh-oh. See, I can already tell. I don't even think we need music and you can get it in. But that's what I thought. No. I'm gonna give you some music. Let's get it in. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Now, this once. Come on. It's never too late. It's never, ever too late. You better recognize. What? Come on. Don't stop. What? We're all, come on. In the boots, too. The boots, too. Contestant number 1, make some noise. Yeah, you got it started. You got it started. You sure did. Contestant number 2. Yeah, all that locking and popping, all that home court advantage here. Contestant number 3. See, we got the replay. You don't think you're gonna walk out of here. Let's look at the replay. Let's look at the button. Give me some of that. Oh, pop it down. Yeah. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. That is Kansas City and Jamaica coming out in jail right there. That's what I'm saying. Look at here. They didn't pop it off on you. What? And then gave you another one. Boom. Hit you with another one. Bam. Congratulations. Here's the big sporting goods gift certificate. We thank you very much. How about
And welcome back inside Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri. My name is Ryan Gibson. Thanks again for being with me. It's the first annual NABC NAIA men's basketball all-star game between members of the Division I NAIA schools and Division II NAIA schools. And at the half, it's a 20-point lead for the D1s. Going through the first half statistics, if you're up 20 points, you're generally probably shooting the ball pretty well. The D1s shot 60, almost 62% from the floor. They were 24 of 39. They shot 65% from three-point land, 11 of 17. And from the charity stripe, 9 of 10, which is good for 90%. The D2s, 19 of 45 from the field for 42%. 8 of 16, shot right at 50% from three-point land, and they were 2 of 6 from the free throw line, 33%. Some of these scoring leaders, leading all scorers with 20 points is Joe Mitchell out of Division II. Mitchell out of Friends University in Kansas, a 6'1" guard who averages 32.7 points per game, 5 boards a game, 4.8, almost 5 assists, and 1.7 steals. I know he's well on his way to his season average. 10 points in the first half for Brad Karp. 4 points for Devin Harris. A host of players with 3, Justin Watkins, Derek Simonis, Dwayne Johnson, and Joshua Hart, and 2 points for Kyle Lindbergh. Leading all scorers in the Division I team is Dominique Rambo. He has 17, 15 for Latarius Mosley. And then sprinkled in throughout there, 6 for Marcel Towns, 5 for Joel Barnes, 4 for Latarius Mosley, 3 for Xavier Roberson, and 2 for Dari Stevens. Dominique Rambo is a perfect 6 from 6 from the field, 4 of 4 from three-point land, while Joe Mitchell 7 of 7 from the floor, 5 of 5 from three-point land, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rambo 1 of 2 from the free throw line as well. 7 turnovers on the Division I squad, 7 on the Division II squad. 10 fast break points for D1, 7 for the D2s. Each team had 10 points off turnovers. The point was controlled by the D1s. They had 22 points to the D2s, 16. 11 second chance points aside, and the bench points really can't really do that because they just sub in and out non-stop. So some of your first half stats, the officials again, Keith Norris, Greg Coletta, and Aaron Zitron, the officials in this NABC NAIA All-Star Game, the first ever here in the NAIA National Championship. Once again, to go back over the brackets in this championship event, the Monday at 6 p.m., Vanguard out of the Dewar bracket will take on St. Gregory's from the Liston bracket, and Emmanuel from the Naismith bracket will take on Mid-American Nazarene University out of the Kramer bracket. Vanguard and St. Gregory's at 6 p.m., Emmanuel and MNU at 8 p.m. If you are interested in ordering photographs from all events at the National Championships, fans, you should visit www.ciphotography.com. Once again, for photo information, go to www.ciphotography.com. And remember, the NAIA Champions of Character program helps students understand and embody what character truly means. It also provides student athletes, coaches, and parents the training to know, do, and value the right thing, both inside and outside of sports. Learn more at championsofcharacter.org. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back here in just about 2 minutes as we get set for second half action of the NABC NAIA Men's All-Star Game presented by U.S. Bank.
How well did Saggy perform this year?
We performed pretty good. We lost a couple of guys at the beginning of the season, but we still got to the tournament. You know, we got that first round, but we had a good season.
Dominique Rambo, give it up. Zach Klein, the bearded one. Come here, boy. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? You coming in from the fans? Y'all had a nice little run last year in the tournament, but let's talk about being here in the All-Star. How good is it to be out here the very first D1, D2 All-Star?
It's an honor. It's out here with a bunch of great guys. Still get to play at the level.
Now, you being real generous with giving out the basketball, but everyone wants you to shoot, man. So what, you just trying to get the flow of the game, and we're going to see you unleash some bombs here in the second half?
No, I'm just trying to have fun, you know?
All right, there it is. Zach Klein, give it up. Right there. All right, folks, y'all ready for a second half action? Say yeah! If you think it's going to be the D2 All-Star, say oh yeah! If you think it'll be the D1 All-Star, somebody scream, please! Here we go, Kansas City. We're getting ready to get it in 1 minute.
"20 minutes is up on the scoreboard. 68-48 our score. D1s lead the D2s. Once again, my name is Ryan Gibson. So glad to have you alongside this evening for the first ever NABC NAIA Men's Basketball All-Star Game presented by U.S. Bank. Again, the D1s dressed in the white uniforms with the red trim, navy blue numerals. The D2s in the red uniforms with the white trim and the white numerals in this first ever All-Star Game. Live from Municipal Auditorium in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri. Back underway in the second half. Top of the key, Devin Harris from Oklahoma Wesleyan. Good feed inside, and driving to the hole was Adam Herman, but he had the ball knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. So throw in for the D2s, baseline to the right of the basket. Trying to go inside, and they get it to him. Spinning inside is Joe Mitchell, and a nifty pass to Herman, who lays it up and in with the left hand. Rambo the other way from SAGU in Texas. The guard at 6 foot. Crossover move, now kicks it out. Good bounce pass inside, up and under. And Joel Mart knocks it down. A nice move. Mart was able to get it down, up and under, and through the hoop. 70 to 50, rather. 20-point lead. Here's a 3-ball. Well, he faked the 3, now kicks it back. Far side, driving to the hoop, up and under, and the layup is good for Joe Mitchell. Looked like Harris was going to fire away at first, and now a turnover as Rambo threw it right into the hands of Herman, who goes the other way. Shields off the defender, lays it up and in. Basket counts, and the foul on Barnes. That's Barnes' first personal foul. Team's first of the second half. Free throw line for the D2s is Herman. Herman averaged 24.6 points per game, 5.9 boards, 1.6 assists, almost a steal a game as the D2s, or the D1s rather, check in a bunch of different players. Latreus Mosley's back in there along with Marcus Monroe, Zach Klein, Bruce Reed, and Marcel Towns. So about 57 seconds of play for the D1s before substitutions come back in. Marcus Monroe to the hoop, right-hand layup, no good. Loose ball rebound, he gets it back, throws it up, missed it again, but he got fouled. Joshua Hart out of Virginia Intermont, the 6'8 forward, or 6'6 rather forward, commits the foul. It's second personal foul, team's first of the second half, and 2 shots for Marcus Monroe. Monroe has 4 points this evening on 2 of 6 shooting. He's 1 for 2 from the line, now 2 for 3. Joe Mitchell the other way. Mitchell has 22 points to lead all scorers. Layup with the jumper shot, no good. He got tied up in the air a little bit. Looked like he was going to go for the layup and then pulled it up, shot the jump shot, got caught up in the air.
His second team foul. 2 shots.
Fouls on Bruce Reed. Yes, the first free throw was up and good. Joe Mitchell out of Friends University in Wichita, Kansas, a 6'1 guard. 23 points tonight as he eyes point number 24. And he got it to go, front iron and then off the back and in. 71-57, 18:40 to play here in the second half. Top of the key, Zach Klein for the D1s. Flies to the far side for Marcus Monroe. Left hand dribbles, looking for some space. Now drives to the hole, up and under, and the layup is good. Devin Harris rather quickly the other way for the D2s. Hands it to Joe Mitchell for 3. Nope, no good. Skying for the rebound is Mosley to Zach Klein. Klein outlet could be a... well, they were going for the alley-oop. They tossed it up top for Marcus Monroe, but is a little bit behind him on the feed from Bruce Reed. Monroe still tried to jam it home, and he actually got it jammed right in between the rim and the connection to the backboard. So it's a jump ball in possession of the D1s. As they get it into Latreus Mosley, goes to the whole right-handed hook shot, no good. The rebound picked up by Joshua Hart, and he pushes the other way in front of his own bench on the far side. He had the ball, lost it, picks it back up. Now we'll dribble the free throw line to the hole, and it's knocked away and out of bounds. Good active hands by Bruce Reed to knock the ball away. Exactly 18 minutes to play in the ball game. 73-57 D1s. Baseline right for the inbounds. They get it into Mitchell. He goes to the hoop. No good on the layup. And now the outlet quickly is Marcus Monroe. Try the alley-oop again, and it's hammered down by Bruce Reed. He got some height on that one as Reed has 19 this evening. Hart, step fade away. No good, and the rebound brought down by Monroe. Long pass on the outlet looking for Bruce Reed, and they threw it away and about 7 rows back into the stands. 75-57, 17:37 to play, second half. D1s lead the D2s as Joe Mitchell carries the ball for the D2s. Top of the key. Dribbles right to the left hand in between his leg. Now left hand kicks far side. Thought about a 3 was Harris. No, pulls it back. Good defense by Towns. Harris gets a screen on Towns, works right now, kicks it underneath. Going strong to the hole was Joe Mitchell when he got fouled just before he sent the ball to Herman, who would have had an easy layup. The foul is on Marcus Monroe that he wants his 3rd personal foul. Baseline and the inbounds pass for the baseline right. Joshua Hart knocks down the J. 75-59. Spinning with it, and a good feed inside from Bruce Reed. He got it to Latreus Mosley, who laid it up and in. Good find by Reed to Mosley. Mitchell kicks it to the top of the key for Adam Herman, who snakes his way inside, laid it up with the right hand. Missed the layup, but got fouled, as they're going to get Bruce Reed for this third personal foul. Maybe. Free throw line for the D2 All-Stars, Adam Herman. The first one is good. Herman tonight has 6 points. He's a perfect 2 from 2 from the free throw line. Herman out of Concordia in Oregon, a 6'6" that averages 24.6 a ball game. Marcus Monroe for the D1s, dribbling on his left hand, trying to get some space away from Hart, who's guarding him. Crossover between the legs, out of the hole, right hand, layup, no good. Hart brings down the rebound. And the D2s will push the other way. Ahead is Devin Harris. Kick back 3 for Idris. Even Idris, bang! Drops it down right in front of his bench on the far side. Idris knocks it down. It's 77-64. D1s with the lead. Monroe goes inside now, spinning a fadeaway jumper, got nothing but air. Bruce Reed tried the fadeaway J and missed everything. Quickly, Devin Harris the other way. Inside, and going up for an authoritative dunk down was Joshua Hart. He got fouled on the play by Bruce Reed. His 4th personal foul. I guess that was wrong. Bruce Reed did reach 4 personal fouls. He's got 17 points, and basically all the benches are now empty except for coaches, as every single player that's not playing in the All-Star game will now shortly be playing. As they're going to change 5 aside. I'm just going to let the PA announcer, Mike McCartney, handle all of these substitutions, if you can hear him in the background. Xavier Roberson for the D1s. Kick it to the top of the key for Barnt. He's sent it along right side for Davis. He had his pocket picked. Long pass ahead, wide open, empty layup for Dwayne Johnson out of southeastern Florida for the D2s. 15-35 to play to the hoop, left-handed layup. No, tip in though, good by the D1s by Dari Stevens out of Bruton Parker, Georgia. So Stevens has got 4 points tonight for the D1s, who lead 79-67. Far side of the floor, Dwayne Johnson hands it off to Justin Watkins. Back to Johnson underneath. Kicks it to Reed. Reed backpedaling with the ball, now sends it up top for, or correction, that was Simonis. Simonis puts it in the hands of Dwayne Johnson now, top of the key, with 8 on the shot clock. Johnson to the hoop, little floater off the glass, no good, and a rebound by Joel Barnes. Joel's got 3 rebounds this evening, as the shot no good by the D1s, and pushing the other way is Lindbergh. 3 ball in and out for Brad Karp. Rambo from the free throw line, missed it, and the rebound brought down by Lindbergh. And he'll push the other way with 14:30 to play. Lindbergh to the free throw line, had it, lost it, kicks it back to Justin Watkins. Watkins, 3 ball, nope, missed it. Rebound D2s. Loose ball on the floor, and it's ahead. And a dunk. Dari Stevens drops it down for points number 5 and 6. With 14 minutes to play. 81-67. It's the D1s with the lead. Oh, what a sick crossover by Dwayne Johnson to get some space, but he wants some more. Now he kicks it down on the corner for Karp. Karp back top of the key, Dwayne Johnson. Back to Karp. Now they wanted to go inside. Active hands knocked away by Brandon Davis of the D1s. Davis spins with it, had it lost, and now kicks it back to Rambo. He goes into the lane, and the floater off the glass. Nifty little kiss it in by Dominique Rambo, who's got 21. Now a kick ball at about 6 rows up into the seats, and a nice catch by a gentleman. 83-67. Top of the key, it's Dwayne Johnson. Being guarded by Joel Brown as he goes baseline, puts it up. Contested shot is no good, and now quickly their way comes Rambo. All the way to the hoop, up and under, and it is swatted away, and then another block. The first block was by Johnson, and then Lindbergh got it again, but he's whistled for the foul. That's his first personal foul. That is the team's third here in the second half. Correction, second team foul. And 2 free throws upcoming. Front iron, no good. Dari Stevens misses the first. Six points for Stevens as he sends the second one on its way and knocks it down. (84-68) with 13 to play. Driving baseline, now cutting back and a fadeaway, no good. But a good hustle rebound by Dwayne Johnson for the D2s. He gets it to Lindbergh, who goes strong to the hole with the left hand, but he missed it. Rambo the other way. He puts it up and under. Nifty little pass to Barton, who caught it in the air, stolen back, and then he wanted to go back to Barton again, but it was taken away by the D2s. Oh, what a tomahawk slam on a nifty play. A no-look pass by Johnson to Watkins, and Watkins slams it down. 86-69. Here's a fadeaway. No good, but an offensive rebound by Bart. He puts it up with one hand. It was short, no good. Barnes saved it, plays it up top for Roberson. Roberson inside after doing some nifty footwork. He gets it to Brandon Davis, who lays it up and in. Davis has 11 for the D2s. I believe a timeout was called. 12 minutes to play exactly here in this second half. It was a full timeout called by Al Waller, to the D2 head coach over on the far side. Leading scorer of the ball game right now with 24 points is Mitchell for the D2s. Joe Mitchell from Friends University. Leading scorer for the D1s is Dominique Rambo with 19. The NAIA provides exclusive opportunities for over 60,000 student athletes to achieve academically while competing for the love of the game. Register to get into the game at playnaia.org. Once again, so glad to have you alongside. Ryan Gibson, my name. Thanks for joining me this evening for the NABC NAIA All-Star Game. It's 88-69 D1s with the lead. Of course, 32 teams, 6 days, 1 champion, a Kansas City tradition. That is the Buffalo Funds NAIA National Championship for the Division I guys. And a special shout out and a thanks to the championship staff and all the great work they've done. Jim Carr, the president and CEO of the NAIA. John Levins, the NAIA CEO. Eric Olson, the NAIA Championship Tour Tournament Director. Chad Waller, the media coordinator for the NAIA, is the other way and looking for a big dunk, but having it knocked away for the D1s was Dari Stevens, but he was fouled on the play. Eric Montgomery, who ran the NAIA media room, he's the coordinator down there, and Justin Glenn, NAIA championship assistant tournament director. First personal foul in the D2s for, not actually sure who got the fouls, either Lindbergh or Karp. Free throw on its way, it is no good. And tournament committee, Jesse Watkins, Larry Lady, and Lowell Pixer, all of them really did such a great job putting on this event, which obviously isn't over yet. We still have the Final Four and title game. First year for this All-Star game. It's really been a treat to watch, and it's been a lot of fun. 89-69, 20-point lead for the D1s as host of subs in and out both ways for both teams with 11.5 to play in the second half. Driving to the lane, right hand swatted away. Rejected underneath by Marcus Monroe. But then back the other way. Herman was able to get it up and under for the D2s with 11 minutes to play. As Marcus Monroe has it up top of the key, directs his teammates where to go, looking for a screen. Gets around the screen, now kicks it for a three in the corner. Bang! Three ball drop down by Marcel Towns out of Great Falls, Montana. Averaging 21.1 points per game this last season. Towns has 9 this evening. Up and under, floating, hanging, and getting it to fall is Idris Ibn Idris. 92-73. Top over in front of his own bench. Bruce Reed has it for the D2s. Being marked by Mitchell. Pass for Klein inside. Klein had it, and then he lost it off his shins and out of bounds. So another turnover there. The 12th of the ball game for the D1s. Idris, Ibn Idris out of Bethany. Top the key, long three, no good. Rebound brought down by Devin Harris. He goes to the rack, left hand, no good. It was tipped up and in. I'm not sure if it was Joe Mitchell. It was. They're going to give it to Mitchell. Now the other way, here comes Marcus Monroe. He was going up and he got fouled. Mitchell fouled him. That'll be his 4th personal foul. Or correction, that will not be his 4th personal, but his 3rd personal foul. Mitchell has 24 points tonight. Monroe to the free throw line. And he almost airballed the whole thing as he caught the front of the rim. Monroe has 7 points. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 3 of 9 from the field. The second one is up and back iron no good. Klein fighting for the rebound but can't bring it down. Idris Ibn Idris brings it down and comes the other way for the team in red, the D2s. 3 ball from the corner. Instead he faked it. Good feed inside. One-handed pass from Devin Harris. Finds Joshua Hart on the backside for the layup. 92-77, 9.5 to play. Great move to get free and then cut inside the lane and a layup by Bruce Reed. Reed's had a good night tonight. He's got 19. This ties him with Rambo for the most points on the team. Three-pointer no good as Reed comes the other way. Had it taken away. Joe Mitchell for Friends. Or from Friends, and he goes coast to coast. Right hand lays it up and in, and Mitchell's got 26 to lead all scores. Marcus Monroe, far side of the court. To Reed, spinning with it. His pass was hard to handle, but a great job to pick it back up, and Latreus Mosley knocks it down, the jumper. So the D2 is approaching the century mark. 96-79 with 8.5 to play. I think it's safe to say they will in fact reach at least 100 points. Great feed inside, wide open, right-handed layup for Joe Mitchell, who has now 28 points. He's 10 of 14 from the field, 5 of 7 from three-point land, and 3 of 4 from the stripe. Div 2 actually outscoring the D1 team in this half, 31-28. Now 31-30 is a nice turnaround jumper by Bruce Reed, who adds to his total. Now it's taken away. The other way is the NAIA Division 1's up and under, no good, but there was a foul called as driving to the lane was Marcel Towns. Got hit on the side of the head for the foul. Devin Harris picks up the foul. Second personal foul, team's 5th. D2s have chucked up 74 shots from the field. 63 been chucked up by the D1s. 18 three-pointers by the D1s. 23 from the D2s. They're 9 of 23. The D1s 12 of 18. Lane violation, not going to call it. Next free throw, good. For Marcel Towns, the D1s. And then a long pass. They were looking underneath the basket for Idris Ibn Idris, and they threw it away. That is turnover number 9 on the D2s with 7:50 to play. As Marcus Monroe, and a timeout is called by the NAIA Division I All-Stars. The NAIA Champions of Character program helps students understand and embody what character truly means. It also provides student athletes, coaches, and parents the training to know, do, and value the right thing, both inside and outside of sports. Learn more at championsofcharacter.com. (100-81), the Division I All-Stars lead the Division II NAIA All-Stars. With 7 minutes, 49 seconds to play in the ball game. It's one of the toughest tournaments in all of the sports to win. Got to win 5 games to win this tournament. 4 teams remain. Emmanuel, Mid-American Nazarene University, and Vanguard. Emmanuel College, the Lions, out of Franklin Springs, Georgia, and they've had quite a year this year, 29-3 overall. They get Mid-American Nazarene as the shot was no good. A couple missed opportunities there by the Div 2s. Now trap over in the corner, but able to get free, and now the D1 or D2s rather. Joe's Mitchell got it. He floats to the lane, right hand layup. Floating opportunity, no good, and the strong rebound right down by Bruce Reed. St. Gregory University, the Cavaliers, John Martin, their head coach, 21-9 on the year. What an excellent victory they got today. Again, last second layup to win the ball game over Freed Harmon. So they'll take on Vanguard in the semifinals. 7 minutes to play, 100-81. As driving to the lane, now up and under with the right hand, nifty move. And Joe Mitchell gets it to fall. He's got 32 points this evening. Back the other way, the layup gets it to fall. Bruce Reed. And Bruce Reed, he's got 23 tonight, so they two of the top scorers in the ball game. Free throw line extended, now a nice pass up and under. Going for the big time slam was Idris Ibn Idris. And on his way up, he got fouled. Reed called for the foul. 5th personal foul. So I stand corrected from what I said at the beginning of this ball game. We did in fact have somebody foul out as Bruce Reed just got to foul number 5. And Reed, he's got 23 points to lead all scorers for the D1s. And not really a big surprise here with this all-star game. The number of fouls doesn't really mean as Bruce Reed's going to stay in the ball game. So, and that's not very surprising at all. This all-star game, nothing really to be gained by winning or losing, so I guess perhaps the pride of the D2s would have made got the victory over the D1s per se, as spinning and fading away and missing was Latreus Mosley. Now Zach Klein kicked it to the far side. The three no good, but Mosley's right there, and he's able to lay it up and in. (104-84), 5:50 to play. Spinning up and under, layup good, and the bucket on a foul as Adam Herman gets to the hoop. Fouls on Zach Clark, his first personal foul. Simon is in, Johnson in. Carp in as well for the D2s. Also entering is Justin Watkins out of Thomas in Georgia, 6'5" forward. Watkins averaged 23.6 points per game this season for Thomas out of Georgia. 104-87. Reed working against Lindbergh. Kicks it to the top of the key for Towns to the hoop. The floater is good for Marcel Towns from Great Falls in Montana. Now coast to coast and quickly the other way. It's Justin Watkins who lays it up and in. On the far side, Marcus Monroe has the basketball. He drives to the hoop, skies through the paint, lays it up and in. And now the Simon is quickly the other way for the D2s. Now he pulls up, kicks it top for Dwayne Johnson. Johnson back to Simon. His three ball from in front of his bench. No good, and an unbelievable tip in by Kyle Lindbergh. He didn't even jump. He just basically had Zach Klein's arms wrapped up with his, and he was able to somehow tip it up and in. Spinning with it is Mitchell. Now Zach Klein for three. Bang! Zach Klein from Evangel knocks it down. 111-91. Simon is over in the corner. No look pass inside. Up and under. Blocked away. Rejected by Bruce Reed, as it was Kyle Lindbergh that was working inside. And now the D1s will transfer all their players in and out. So Brandon Davis will check in along with Xavier Roberson. Also in the ballgame, Joel Barnt, Dari Stevens, and again, Dominique Rambo out of SAGU. Rambo coast to coast, layup up and in, up and under, off the glass and good. And Don Meyer is over on the sideline on the far side, and he is coaching up his team. He's actually talking with Marcus Monroe right now and pointing out some things on the basketball court. So it's an all-star game, but it's also a chance for the legendary coach Don Meyer to offer his coaching advice. Roberson fade away, no good. Weak side rebound by Lindbergh. And he turned it over, and then it's turned right back over. And then it's turned over again, but it will actually stay with the D2s. So Paul kind of ping-ponging back and forth between different teams, and now stays with the D2s. They inbound in front of their own bench, inbounded to Dwayne Johnson. Johnson gives way to Brad Karp. Karp some nifty moves, fade away, front iron no good. Lindbergh strong inside with the rebound, and then he's fouled. Joel Barnt got him on his way up. That's Joel's second personal foul, the team's seventh. 113-93, Division I with the lead, as to the free throw line is Kyle Lindbergh. Lindbergh's got a couple points tonight. Front iron, no good. Gets his own rebound with nobody boxing out. Puts the right-handed layup in good. Lindbergh's got 5. And now there's a press which turns into about a 4-on-1, but hold up, he double dribbled. So the D2s threw a press on and got the Division I's to double dribble and force a turnover, as now the D2s will change up their lines again. So Joe Mitchell is in, along with Devin Harris, Ibn Idris, Joshua Hart, and Adam Herman, with 3:06 to go in the ball game. Devin Harris for three. Nope, missed it. Loose ball and a rebound by the D2s, or D1s rather, as they push ahead. Dominique Rambo. Rambo might have traveled, was able to get rid of it, kick it to the far side of the court. Now they get it up top to Davis. Nifty little move by Devin Harris. He's somehow able to control the ball. Rambo for three, no. Weak side rebound, and then laid up and in by Darius Stevens. Stevens has 10 on the evening. Back the other way, Ibn Idris went up. He was fouled with 2:29 to play. 115-94 our score. And this first ever NABC NAIA men's basketball all-star game presented by U.S. Bank. Ryan Gibson, thanks for being with me tonight, live from Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri, the home of the NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship. Second free throw on the way is good for Ibn Idris. More pressure, and another turnover, but getting it right back, and a behind-the-back pass was actually swatted away. It was turned over as Rambo tried to go behind the back, and then it's swatted away, and the layup is good, as initially they thought maybe they would have a opportunity for a alley-oop. Now another chance for the alley-oop. It's just laid up and in. So the D1 struggling with this full court pressure. It's 115-99, 154 to play. Rambo had it, lost it. Now throwing ahead, ran down by Mitchell. Mitchell to Ibn Idris. Far side three in the corner. Bang! Joshua Hart knocks it down. It's a 13-point ball game. And now a foul called on Joshua Hart for hooking the arm, but this full court pressure is giving the Div 1s a little bit of trouble. And of course, I don't know if they practice even at all. Maybe once this morning, but they certainly don't have any press break in their repertoire as a team. And another foul. Foul goes against Dwayne Johnson, his first personal foul. Team's 9th and a 1-and-1 upcoming here for the D2s, or for the D1s rather. That is the team's 7th foul for the D2s. And that sends to the line Brandon Davis. First one up and good. So Davis knocks it down. He's got 11 on the evening, as he lines up for the second free throw. And it's no good. 116-102 with 1:27 to play. Johnson quickly the other way. Had it knocked away, but he's able to regain it. Kicked to top of the key. Simon is for three. No good. And the rebound brought down. And now pushing the other way, the D1s. Roberson. Pass is stolen away by the D2s ahead of Lindbergh. Now three ball for Simon as he held up and kicks it top of the key to Brad Karp. Now he fires a three. Under a minute to play. No good from Karp, but a loose ball rebound ran down by Dwayne Johnson. Johnson uses a screen to get a little bit of freedom. Couple of nifty moves. Now kicks it out for Karp for three from the right side corner. No good. And the rebound brought down by Joel Barnes with 40 seconds to play. Alley-oop time, and it's slammed down. The feed from Barnes up top to Stevens, who slams it down. 30 seconds to play. Into the lane, up and under, and a foul. is called as going to the hoop was Dwayne Johnson. He got fouled by Joel Barnes. So a couple of shots upcoming here for Dwayne Johnson. The first one on its way back iron and no good. Johnson has 9 points tonight, 4 of 9 shooting, 1 of 2 from three-point land. He has not hit a free throw yet. He's 0 for 3. And he knocks that one through. More pressure from the D2s. The D1s are able to get rid of it. And now up and under, and a layup is good from Rambo on a feed from Barnt with 17 seconds remaining. The other way is Dwayne Johnson all the way to the hoop. Throws it up and in. Lindbergh's got it. And Kyle Lindbergh lays it up and in with now 8 seconds to play. And the D1s throw it out of bounds as they were looking for Brandon Davis. A little bit too strong out of bounds. So one final shot here with 4.9 to play for the D2s. As they roll it to the hands of Dwayne Johnson across the half-court line. 3 ball, good if it goes. No good, the final score, 120 to 105. D1s lead it and win it. So 225 total points scored here in this first ever NABC NAIA men's basketball all-star game. Hope you enjoyed it. Player of the game for the D2s with 34 points out of Friends University in Wichita, Kansas. That is Joe Mitchell. Mitchell, 13 of 17 from the field, 5 of 7 from three-point land, 3 of 4 from the free throw stripe. Overall for the game, the D1s shot 58.2% from the field, 59.1% from three-point land, and 68.2% from the free throw line, 45.2% for the D2s. They've shot 42 of 93 from the field, 10 of 31 from three-point land, good for 32.3%. In the free throws, they shot 22, made 13, good for 59.1%. 20 turnovers on the D1 team to 10 to the D2s. Div 1 scored 68 points in the first half, 52 in the second for a 120 score, 48 in the first for Div 2, 59 in the second for the D2. Div 2s for the 107 score. So 120 to 107, the final score. So 127 points given or scored on the night here in this all-star game. We're going to wait here to see who the MVP of the ball game is. My assumption might be that it's Mitchell out of Friends University in Kansas, but we wait to see as they deliberate on the far side. Again, the first ever NABC NAIA All-Star game wraps up the festivities here of the quarterfinals that took place this afternoon. Still deliberating things on the far side as they work to figure out who is going to be the most valuable player of this NABC NAIA 2014 All-Star game. And I think we're getting close to our answer here. Maybe. They are still talking things over as the D1s win it, the first ever NABC NAIA All-Star game, 120 to 107. Continue to tally up the votes on the far side. See who the winner will be this evening. Inside Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri, the 50th year This tournament is held out here. The fans eagerly await the decision. Once again, all the action continues Monday at 6 and then 8 p.m. as Vanguard takes on St. Gregory's at 6, and then Mid-American Nazarene takes on Emmanuel at 8 p.m. The winners of that advance to the National Championship, which is Tuesday at 7:02 p.m. That'll be live on ESPN3. So if you're interested in checking out the NAIA National Championship game, it will not be broadcast here by New Line and through the NAIA, but it's going to be done on ESPN3 live. Again, tip-off for the National Championship game, 7:02 p.m. As we continue to wait, far side, I think they're still calculating.
Fans, check out the video board for highlights.
Scores today, a couple of great basketball games. Emmanuel 94-89 victory in overtime over Cal State San Marcos. Mid-America took down St. Catherine 86-73. Vanguard out of California beat Georgetown 93-85, and then what was just an unbelievable basketball game, St. Gregory's of Oklahoma on a last-second layup buzzer beater beat Freed Harmon out of Tennessee 84-82, and that's how we got to where we stand here in this Div 1 National Championship as far as the bracket goes. It has to be pretty close here to calculating all the votes and finding out who the MVP of the All-Star game is. Showing some of the highlights up on the big video board from this evening's basketball game, and there were quite a few of them. Some big-time dunks, some nice up and under moves, a couple of big-time blocks as well. .58% shooting from the field for Div 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support of the 2014 Buffalo Funds NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship. And thank you for your attendance at tonight's inaugural NABC NAIA All-Star Game presented by U.S. Bank. Please direct your attention to the court for tonight's award presentations. First, we'll present our individual awards to members of the winning 2014 All-Star team, the Division I All-Stars.
So the Division I All-Stars are each going to get individual awards for their victory here tonight.
They go to 0, Dominique Rambo. 1, Marcus Monroe. 2, Gary Stevens. 3, Xavier Roberson. 4, Zach Klein. 5, Marcel Towns. 7, Atreus Mosley. 10, Brandon Davis. 12, Bruce Reed. And 13, Joel Barnes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the NABC and NAIA are proud to present Coach Don Meyer, coach of the 2014 Division I All-Stars, with the 2014 NABC NAIA All-Star Game Trophy.
Now Coach Meyer gets the All-Star Game trophy handed to him at center court after the rest of the D1 players.
President of the NABC NAIA Men's Basketball Coaches Association. Congratulations again to all of our 2014
As the D1s got the victory 120-105.
Next, we'd like to recognize the most valuable player, our 2014 NABC NAIA All-Star Game presented by U.S. Bank. The 2014 All-Star MVP with 23 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists from Southwest Assemblies of God. Number 0.
There it is.
Dominique
Dominique Rambo is the MVP. Rambo gets the MVP out of SAGU. He had a big game tonight as he was 9 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 23 points. He had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 blocked shot. So congratulations to him on winning the MVP. Congratulations to the NAIA Division I team for winning the first ever All-Star Game. And thank you to all of you for joining me tonight. Once again, D2 wins at 120-105. My name is Ryan Gibson. Thanks so much for joining me. You've been listening to a live broadcast of the Buffalo Fun's NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship NABC All-Star Game, which has been brought to you by the NAIA and New Lion, the NAIA's official video streaming provider. Check back on www.naia.org for more information on exciting live video stream action. Good evening from Kansas City.